It's working.
Except I look like I'm 50 pounds heavier.
Well, if that's not a great explanation of how the Nexplanon being removed is going, then I don't know what is.
It's been rough. I swear, the first day that I had my Nexplanon removed, like within 12 hours, I was like a goddess. I was feeling myself. I was so happy. I was on cloud 9. Day 2 hits. Downhill. Brady can attest.
Brady does not have an opinion on this matter.
Brady does have an opinion on this matter because he's been the one dealing with it. But I swear to God, I have been like hating life. And not just if I've been like super irritable and really tired, but I've been like not wanting to go to the gym either. Like my motivation is zapped.
But you're still going.
But I'm still going. I'm at the gym. I'm pushing through. I'm doing all the things. But we'll see how Zen feels about that.
I'm so tired of both of them.
Yeah, same. Jesus, Brady. Since we're doing coffee talk and you're part of it this time, what's your coffee order?
I don't even remember. I'm trying something new today.
It was a cinnamon dolce iced latte.
Good God.
I do a grande sugar-free vanilla oat milk latte, and that's it.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Can I serve you?
Can I just pick up a mobile order for Chelsea?
For Chelsea. I believe we're still working on that. You can pull forward.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm a pretty Chelsea.
You're a pretty Chelsea.
But you're the
So what am
prettiest
I?
Chelsea.
I'm the ugly Chelsea.
No. I'm like JV, you're varsity. You're like Cup Series. I'm just like Truck Series.
Talking to me in NASCAR terms.
Yeah. Next weekend's Chelsea's birthday.
Yeah. So I'm turning 25. I feel like I'm elderly.
Tell us more about the Nexplanon. You wanted it out. You thought it was fucking with your hormones.
It has been fucking with my hormones. So, like I said in the last video where we were talking about Nexplanon and like what's been going on with that, I had it put in last year, May of 2014, Jesus Christ. May of 2024, I had it put in and I lasted a whole year before I was like, I'm done. I don't want this. Not even a full year.
Not even a full year. 10 months.
Because my progress in the gym has just been like halting. I'm not losing body fat. I'm not progressing the way I want to. And then also like
Her dog has got a freaking stream this long right now of, we can't see it now, it's all over the back of my seat. Jeez. Anyway.
Yeah, you cut me off.
What's new?
It's making me hold fat in places that I've never held it before. My appetite is like way, way, way up. I feel like I'm not progressing in the gym the way I want to. So I went back and forth for like the entire 10 months that it was in my body. And I was like, I don't know if I made the right decision. I don't know if I want this in anymore. And so finally we pulled the plug and I had it removed. And yeah, day 1 was good. Felt on top of the world. Day 2, I felt like my whole world was ending, and it's been like that, like up and down for the last week. It's been a little over a week. I have
It's been almost 10 days.
band-aids on still, but yeah, when they did the removal, I was reading, usually they're supposed to like put a stitch to close the hole up. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you had this removed. They didn't stitch me up, so it's just a giant hole in my arm that I've been trying to keep clean and like make sure it doesn't get infected, and so far so good, but like I said, there's a hole in my arm. So but yeah, we're gonna go on to the next week and hopefully my hormones start to balance out. The last like 2 days I felt good in the gym, like my energy levels have been up. I've been like, I'm also in the middle of a cut, so I cut my calories and I've upped my cardio, so I feel like that may have to do with like maybe my mood a little bit. I don't do well being hungry.
No. Her mom would second that. And everybody else she's ever lived with, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Are you still glad you got it taken out?
Yeah, I think so. I go back and forth every now and then, and I'm like my skin is starting to like break out a little bit because of the hormone changes, which I know is normal. But like I finally got to the point after being on it for 10 months where my skin was like balancing out and it was pretty glowy and like I was feeling pretty good about my skin, but everything else was bad. So the good doesn't outweigh the bad in this case for me personally. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll just balance out at some point.
Now, what were you saying about it being similar to postpartum depression?
Yeah, so when you have a child, when you like, Jesus, I have a child. So when you have a kid, and you like come to the end of your pregnancy, your progesterone levels drop. And so it causes postpartum depression, hair loss, all the things. So it's very similar when you have your Nexplanon or any other type of birth control. When you go off of it, your progesterone levels drop dramatically. So it's very similar to postpartum depression. And so that's kind of what I think I'm going through at the moment. Brady's been a saint. He's been so understanding.
She tells you that.
No, he really has been.
We'll re-record in about 4 hours.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's me.
Thank you. You too.
I don't think there's actually any coffee in Brady's.
I've already had like 315 milligrams of caffeine.
Look
and
at
it's
the
not
color.
even new.
Look at the color of his coffee.
Muy bien.
So yeah, this is my sugar-free cutting drink. It's a grande sugar-free vanilla oat milk latte, 5 sugar-free vanilla syrup, light ice, oat milk, and cinnamon powder instead of cinnamon dolce syrup because less calories. So this tops out at 190 calories, and yeah, is my saving grace some days.
She refuses to order in person though because she's embarrassed by just how customized it is.
I feel like there's way worse in life.
We went one time where there wasn't mobile ordering, and she just held out her form or like her order receipt from the last time so that she knew exactly what she wanted.
I was like, I don't want to say all this, so here, this is what my order is. They probably appreciated that, to be honest. Oh, and when you do this too, you have to get the blonde espresso. Don't get the normal espresso because it tastes muddy. Like the blonde espresso is it. Muddy. Any other coffee drinker will know what I'm talking about when I say muddy. It just tastes muddy.
All right.
You could drop this down a little bit so that you're not blocking your face. It's still picking up. Just drop it down. Brady.
Do you have anything else to say about your birth control?
Don't.
Or lack thereof?
Don't put Nexplanon in your body. Unless you absolutely need to, or...
It's very cinnamony. Yeah, that is like next level. It tastes,
It tastes like an air freshener.
it tastes like a cookie.
No, it tastes like an air freshener. Like,
You know it's true.
you don't need to validate me right now.
Everything I do it for me and you and not the dogs, cause they really annoy me.
No, give me a real kiss.
I'm driving in traffic.
Give me a real kiss.
You better.
Thank you.
For government reasons, I was not driving.
We're at a red light.
That's green. Sometimes Chelsea says things that don't make sense.
I say things that don't make sense every day.
Yes, you do.
I do. Gymshark 66 ended. Whatever, onward and upward. So we're progressing.
Listen.
We're progressing with first form.
Listen, I'm going to say what I've always said, but we've always been very true to our individual brands. I have been true to First Form through and through for more than 4 years now, Chelsea to Gymshark. And there is always one very distinct difference in the brands. Gymshark has built their brand with celebrities. They turn their athletes into celebrities. It's like trying to sell you this opportunity that you could become like X, Y, and Z with 3 million followers on Instagram. And they just market their own clothing to make you feel and look better, which is great. That's important. But all while trying to get you to just continue to sell their brand, right? It doesn't really fix any problems. Whereas First Phorm has and always has been built on helping people solve problems. Like, one of their taglines is, "We do the work." Like, we're never gonna say, "Here, this is a magic supplement. This is just gonna fix all your problems." No, it's a supplement for a reason. It's gonna supplement what work you are already doing. And that's why I fell in love with it, because it was the first supplement that I ever found that actually helped me in every area. And it's not a brand built on idolizing one person or the other. And Chelsea said a couple weeks ago, she was like, "The First Phorm community made me feel more accepted and more supported in a day than I felt from Gymshark in 5 years."
Yeah, 100%. It's kind of like validation for me that I'm exactly where I need to be, which is in the First Phorm community. And yeah, so my goal moving forward is just to build with First Phorm and move forward that way.
You can't take a supplement and not put in the work and expect results. Like, First Phorm's not for you if that is what you're expecting. But it is, and it does have life-changing power. And then the community that's going to come in around you is next level. So I've been saying it for 4 years, but I also believe in letting people find truth on their own.
Because one of the ways that Brady and I connected very first off was he got me on my post-workout stack. So I started ordering my supplements through him.
And then I was her Legionnaire coach.
Yeah.
Through, I think it was Transformation Summer Challenge 2022.
Yeah. And then after that, we, moved here together, and First Phorm reached out to me personally. So it was super, super full circle for us.
And now we're celebrating 1 year being together.
Yes, we are.
Oh my gosh.
You're not sick of me yet. Yet. Jesus. Sam.
Every brand's different. Like, I'm not asking Gymshark to be something they're not. Gymshark is a brand that wants to be the gym fitness outfitter of the world.
And they are becoming that,
and
too.
they're very successful in that. All we're saying is that
it's not for us.
To find a brand that you personally can connect with is more important than trying to be something you're not.
Right.
Just like I wouldn't support a brand, or I wouldn't want a brand to do something or to try and be something that they're not. So nowadays, there's 1,000 brands.
Yep.
Literally, we could name off fitness brands for the next 10 minutes. So,
but at the top of our tier,
First Phorm.
100%.
And then Spartan and Noble come in second for me.
him.
Yeah.
For him. For me, it's probably First Phorm, TLF, as far as apparel goes. First Phorm, TLF, PE Science, Alani. Alani. Those are like my brands that I love.
Yeah. But anyway, now that we've been on a soapbox for 10 minutes, First Phorm is the way to go. Follow Chelsea's Instagram.